reverse
Mary?
mortgage is something typically done for someone that's 62 or older. It's kind of an unknown loan for a lot of people. I think people have misconceptions about it. But the product's actually been around since the 60s. It's actually just an FHA loan. And basically, how it works is it's based off actuary tables for life insurance. So they look at how old you are. The older you are, the more they're going to lend you. If you're 62, they're going to lend you like the least amount. So you do have to have quite a bit of equity in your home to do the loan. I do those on refinances and purchases. So if you want to buy a home and you're going to put like 50% down anyway, and you're like 62 or older, you would never have another mortgage payment on the house as long as you live in that home as your primary residence. You would be responsible for the taxes and insurance on the loan for every year, but you would never have an actual mortgage payment. So if your income's tight, I've done loans for some people that are on fixed income, and I have people that I've done these loans for that literally call me every month or email me and thank me actually for changing their life, because they would have been real tight every month with medical bills or just daily living things where they didn't have any money left over, and now they can actually live their life in their retirement age and actually have a great retirement. So but it is for it's only for a certain age. You have to be 62 or older, and there's really, the nice thing about it, there's not really any credit requirements per se. So your credit could have been kind of shaky in the past and we can still do the loan. So it's not really credit related, it's more just to do with your age. There's no income qualifying at all, so it's not based on income, but it is based on value, and based on your age is primarily what it's based on. So what happens is, in essence, let's just say you borrow $100,000, then you never pay it back, but what it is, it's called a reverse mortgage, so it works just in the reverse of a regular mortgage. On a regular mortgage, every month you make a mortgage payment, and part of that money goes towards interest, and part of it goes towards principal. And the principal would be what reduces your mortgage payment or your mortgage balance. On a reverse, it gets added to your balance every month, so your balance actually goes up. So it goes up, but you're not responsible for paying for it. So yes, 10 years from now, you may owe $120,000 on it versus the 100 you started at, but you still don't have a mortgage payment. So so that's the luxury of it. So as long as you live in the home, you will never have a payment. Most of the questions I get on those type of loans are generally sometimes from children of the parents, because sometimes they think they're missing out on something. So a big misconception is you do a reverse mortgage and the bank takes back the mortgage. That's not true. The actual children or whoever is on the deed, just like normally, would have the option to take the house over by purchasing it at that time. And they never would let you be underwater. So let's say that you borrowed $100,000 and 50 years later you were deceased, and the balance on it was $350,000, but the house is only worth $250,000. They would actually let you purchase it for $250,000. They would never make you pay the overage on it. That's their guarantee on it, basically. But most of the questions, like I said, come from the children. The actual people usually want to do the loan and want to do it. Another feature for that loan is you actually have to be counseled to get that loan. So you can't just talk to me and I do the loan. You actually have to go through a counseling session, which I feel is great for that particular product because it educates you on what you're getting into. So even though I'm telling you, you've got a third party that's not related to the loan at all that actually will educate you on every little thing about the loan. It's not long. I think they maybe take 30 minutes with you, but you'll get a certificate, and then once you get the certificate, I can start the very next day. But I cannot do anything for you at all until you actually do the education, and I have several different places that offer that.